All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Coach Jaden, that's Coach Kirsten. Let's go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in, reach all the way up to the sky, and you're gonna exhale down. All right, one more time for me, big deep breath in, and exhale down. So only equipment you're gonna be needing today is your bands. Now, if you guys do have different types of bands, all right, different types of resistances, go ahead and grab them all. Okay, so that way you guys can kind of pick and choose as we go throughout the exercises, all right? But let's go ahead and get warmed up first. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a plank walkout, okay, into an up dog, all right? So we're gonna get down towards the floor. I want you guys to go ahead and walk your hands out into that plank, okay? From there, you're gonna drop your hips into an up dog, and then you're gonna come back up to stand, all right? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so go ahead, again, you're walking your hands out nice and slow here, dropping the hips when you get down towards the floor, push your butt back up, get onto your toes, and then walk yourself back up to stand, right? We're gonna be here for a minute, so just take your time through the entire exercise. All right, and your quote of the day is, "The greatest wealth is health." All right, a little bit of rhyming there, right? The greatest wealth is health. All
That's
right,
a good one, Jaden.
Thanks, Kirsten. I feel like I said it backwards the first time I said it. Did I say that?
No, you said it right.
Oh, did I said it right? Okay. After I said it, I was like, huh. All right, keep going, guys. But I want you guys to keep that in mind. That is your quote of the day. Nicely done, Kirsten. So again, you're walking it out nice and slow. Notice how she keeps her legs straight up until that point right there where she drops her hips. Boom, and then brings her chest right up to the top, all right? 5 more seconds here. Good. And now from there, let's go ahead and bring it into some big arm circles, all right? So go ahead, arm circles coming forward, just nice and big arm circles. Start to open up the shoulders, open up the chest. Good. And notice how Coach Kirsten doesn't really shrug into that arm circle, right? She relaxes her traps, relaxes the shoulders, right? Kind of keeps them down. And then from there, she comes into her big arm circle, all right? So keep going, guys. Because after these big arm circles, we're gonna go into smaller ones, all right? Nicely done, and we're gonna be here for a minute. All right, you guys got 30 more seconds. Shoulders should feel pretty good right about now, right? There you go, that's it, keep it up, keep it up. Good work, again. Rotate those shoulders as far back as you can, bring them over the top, and then kind of just let them fall straight down, okay? All right, 10 more seconds, and we're gonna bring it into those small arm circles, all right? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So now, let's make some small arm circles, but now let's reverse the direction, and let's go backwards, all right? There you go, nicely done. So look at Coach Kirsten, palms face down, and notice how she keeps a good posture, right? So she's not slouched forward, she's not overextending her back. Right, when we think about posture, a lot of times, right, they say, right, you know, puff your chest, roll your shoulder blades back. But I want you guys to think of just extending your head up towards the ceiling, right? Lengthening your spine, right? That's totally gonna straighten you out right away. All right, so again, good posture through everything that you do. Way to go, because it's also gonna protect you from injury, right? Keep going. Nicely done, keep those arms up at the top. Good work, good work. All right, we're gonna go one more exercise after this. We're gonna go into some knee hugs, all right? We got about 10 more seconds left. Nice work. Again, you wanna keep these arm circles up at chest level. Don't drop them any lower than that or any higher. And now let's go into some knee hugs and go. So you're gonna lift your knee up to the chest and use your arms to pull that knee in towards the body. There you go, good, just like so. Now, if you guys do need a level 1, you guys can be next to a wall. You guys can hold on to a chair as well if you do need some balance, and then you can use just one arm to pull your knee in towards the chest, all right? But again, this does require a little bit of balance, so it will be a little bit challenging. Right? But again, as you pull that knee in, focusing on stretching the glutes, stretching out the hamstrings as well. Way to go, keep it up. All right, nicely done. We got about another 20 more seconds left. Keep it going. Good work. And again, keeping her balance, all right? Almost there. We got 10 more seconds left, fit forever. Way to go, everybody. All right, 5 more seconds, and we're gonna get into some good cardio. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's go ahead and jog it out in place. Okay. So for your cardio, we're gonna go 45 seconds of each of these exercises, all right? first one, you're gonna start off with a push-up, all right? So we're gonna bring our chest down towards the ground. We're gonna be on our knees, right? So on the knees, push-ups, tuck those elbows in, get the chest all the way to the floor, and then push yourself back up to the top, all right? Level 1, you guys can also choose to just hold the plank position as well. Okay, so you guys can also hold the plank position here or up on the toes, okay? Now, exercise number 2, we're gonna go sumo squats, all right? So sumo squat position, nice wide base, right? Feet about 45 degrees, and then from there, going up and down. There you go, sitting nice and deep into that squat. Okay. And then your last exercise, we're gonna go alternating lunges, all right? So we're gonna be stepping it back here. Level 2, like so, dropping the knee. Or level 1, you're gonna go into some quick step backs right here. And again, Coach Kirsten bends the knee slightly, but she's not dropping her knee down to the floor, all right? We got 45 seconds of each one, guys, 2 times through. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, so tuck those elbows in. We got the push-ups first. All right, now remember, your level 1, you guys can also choose to hold the plank, hold this position, or also get up onto the toes, right? So multiple ways to do this. If not, you guys are down into those push-ups. And if you guys want to do the push-ups on the toes too, go for it, all right? But notice how she keeps her elbows tucked in. She pushes away from the floor. All right, way to go, way to go. You guys can also use a chair for this as well. So you guys can do incline push-ups. Takes a little bit of less pressure off of the shoulders. Way to go, we got 10 more seconds and then we're gonna go into that sumo squat, all right? Way to go, Kirsten, nicely done. Notice how she keeps her core tight, right? Back is nice and flat. And let's switch, all right? So let's go into that sumo squat stance, up and down. So again, nice wide stance. There you go. Now it doesn't necessarily need to be this wide, okay? But as long as it is a little bit wider than your normal squat stance, right? We'll kind of use that as your sumo, all right? Way to go. Good, so it can kind of vary, right? So this is maybe about medium, and then Coach Kirsten can go wider like so. So if you guys do have that flexibility, if you guys do have that range of motion, go a little bit wider, all right? Good, 10 more seconds, and then again, drop it low, right around parallel, right? So notice how she hits parallel right there, boom, and then pops it right up to the top, all right? 3, 2, 1, now let's switch into those alternating lunges and go. Okay, so she's stepping it back here. All right, dropping that knee down towards the ground. Now, level 1, if dropping the knee is a little bit too much, boom, you can step like that, all right? So like how we demoed, so boom, you guys can also step it back and then just gradually start to bring your knee down a little bit further every single time. Okay, here we go, 25 more seconds, guys. Round number 2 is coming up. Way to get nice and warm, keep going, keep going. Good work, Kirsten, nicely done. She brings her hands out in front, right? Notice how she's not using her hand to push off on her knee. All right, 5 more seconds here. We're gonna go into some push-ups again. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Here we go. So back down to the floor, tuck those elbows in, set yourself up on the knees or on the toes. Okay. When you're pushing yourself away from the floor. So we'll call that a level 3, right? Level 3, you guys can go up into the toes like so. Or remember, your level 1, you guys can hold the various plank positions, right? Either on the toes or on the knees. Okay. And if not, right into those on the knee push-ups, all right? Way to go. So warming up the upper body. Nicely done. We are gonna be doing both lower and upper, right? So that's why we're doing both the push-ups and the squats to warm everything up, all right? Keep going, we got 10 more seconds here, nicely done. We're gonna try to get in as many reps as possible. 3, 2, 1, I want you guys to bring it back up to the top. Let's go into that sumo squat stance. All right, so again, whatever width works best for you, right? But it should be at least a little bit wider than your normal squat stance. All right, so for a lot of you guys, your normal squat stance might be around shoulder width, right? And so what we want to do is we want to walk it out a little bit further than that, boom, and then right into that sumo. There you go. Good, 20 seconds, nicely done. And I want you guys to notice the path of Coach Kirsten's knees, right? It tracks in the same direction as where her feet are going, right? And notice how her knees aren't caving in, so try to show them a knee cave real quick. All right, so we're doing these sumo squat. We don't want that knee cave, right? We want to drive everything out, open up the hips, boom, right? Very, very big difference here. And let's switch, let's go lunges. Here we go, last one. There you go. So what I was talking about last round, right, was the hands on the knees, right? So that's what we don't want to use, right? So we don't want to push off on the knee at all. Okay? So like so, right? We want to keep the hands freely moving. All right, I want you guys to use your legs, right? Because again, this is a leg dominant movement. All right, 20 more seconds left. Good job, Kristen, you're almost there. Then we're gonna grab our bands, all right? Almost there. Good, we have about another 10 more seconds in these lunges. Nicely done. Or remember level 1, that step back, okay? Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job, way to go. All right, go ahead, shake it out. I want you guys to go ahead and take your band, all right? And you're gonna go ahead and put it around your ankle, okay? So take your band, pick your weapon of choice, right? If it's more of the lighter one or the heavier one. So Coach Kirsten's going with the lighter band right here, okay? Now she can always switch in between, but we got 30 seconds of each exercise, okay? You run it through all together first and then?
Yeah.
Okay. So exercise number 1, we're gonna go wide stance calf raise, all right? So a nice wide stance, and all Kristen's gonna do, she's gonna get her heels off the floor. That is exercise number 1, okay? Exercise number 2, she's gonna get it into a low squat and she's gonna walk it from left to right while keeping the band around the ankle. So she's gonna walk it from left to right and she's really focusing on pushing that ankle out, okay? About 2 to 3 walks per side. Next exercise, you're gonna stand it up. You guys got small leg kickbacks, okay? So a nice small kickback right here, pulsing it at the top, and then she touches the toe to the floor. We're gonna go right leg and left leg, okay? And then your next exercise, you're then gonna roll that band above the knee, okay? You're gonna go 3 squat pulses to a squat to toe. So she's gonna say low, 1, 2, 3, up to the toes, okay? And then the last one, we're gonna go monster walks going forward. Okay, so she's gonna stay nice and low. She's gonna drive the knees out, and then she's gonna stay low and she's gonna walk all the way forward, turn it around, and walk the other way, okay? So let's go ahead and keep that band around the ankle. Again, I will remind you guys what's gonna be coming up next, okay? Here we go. Oh, she's putting on the heavier one. There we go.
Yeah, you guys can go heavier with this set.
Definitely. All right, so let's go calf raises first. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, we're keeping a wider stance, right? So a little bit outside of shoulder width, okay? And all I want you guys to do is get up onto those toes, okay? Nicely done. Notice how she keeps a good posture. She's keeping her hands on her hips, or you can keep it freely moving wherever you want to. Keep it out to the side if you want some extra shoulder work. There you go, nicely done. All right, we got 3, 2, 1. Now get into that low squat. We're gonna walk it side to side, go. So go ahead and walk it out side to side. Take about 2 to 3 steps per side. Now if you guys do not have a lot of space, just 1 per side, right? Just take a step and a step, like so, okay? But again, you guys really wanna focus on stretching that band, right? Don't let it bring your feet together. Good, 10 more seconds. All right, coming up, we're gonna go into those kickbacks, all right? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. So into those kickbacks now. So pick a leg, doesn't really matter which leg you start off with. Just make sure you do the other one in the next round, okay? But again, we're keeping the band around the ankle. She's thinking about driving her heel back and up. Now, if you guys do need a level 1, you guys can also hold on to like a backing of the chair or push up against the wall too, like so. Just imagine that there's a wall there. She's a mime. All right, 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. Other leg, same exact thing. You're gonna pulse it back. Now, at the very top of this motion, right, you guys wanna focus on squeezing your glutes, okay? So really fire that heel back. She does have a slight bend forward, right? Just a very slight angle forward, right? And that's gonna allow her to get her leg up a little bit higher. Good, 10 more seconds. And then what I want you guys to do is roll this band above the knee real quick. And then we're gonna go into the 3 squat pulses to toes. And go. So roll that band above the knee really fast. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so she's gonna stay nice and low. Boom, 1, 2, 3, pulse. Up to the toes, stand up tall, and then back down. 1, 2, 3, stand up, and then back down. Perfect, just like so. There you go, nicely done. Notice how she pushes up onto her toes. Again, level 1, you guys can hold onto the chair as well, be next to a wall. You guys can use that to help you up. Okay? And again, just take this squat as low as feels comfortable and switch monster walks. Here we go. Stay nice and low. Drive those knees out. Perfect. Good. She takes a walk, right? She takes 1 step at a time. Right? She's not really rushing herself. Boom, and then she turns it around. She goes back. Way she came. Perfect. Now if you guys do not have a lot of space, just take 1 step forward or 2 steps forward for each leg and then 2 steps back. Boom, like so. Okay, that's perfect. All right, round number 2, and let's go. Let's roll that band back down towards the ankles. We're gonna go into that calf raise and go. Hopefully I said that there's gonna be 2 rounds. Hopefully that wasn't a surprise to you. I think I said that. Hopefully that wasn't a surprise to you, but hey, surprise, we got round number 2.
Rounds.
There we go. So round number 1 was a little bit challenging. We're gonna push yourself even further. All right, keep going. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna walk it side to side, right? So same exact thing, walk it side to side. Good work, stay nice and low. Remember, quote of the day, the greatest wealth is your health, right? That's why we're working out today. That's why we dedicate 30 minutes of our day to this, all right? There we go. It's all about being healthy, guys. All right, 5 more seconds. We're gonna go into that kickback. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. All right, so back to that first leg that you're using. Plant the other foot flat on the floor. Now remember, you guys can also grab a chair, be up against a wall. You guys can hold on to that too for some extra balance. If not, I really want you guys to challenge yourself here, right? Challenge yourself in balancing on that one leg. Challenge yourself in pushing that heel back as far as you can. Good, we got 5 more seconds. Again, Coach Kristen has a slight lean forward, right? That's okay. And let's switch. Here we go, other leg. Now, I do want to make note of her plant leg, right? So the leg that's currently on the floor right now, that's holding herself up, you see that there's a slight bend in the knee right here, right? So she's not locking out the knee at all, right? She has a slight bend, okay? And that leg will also be working as well, all right? Here we go, 10 more seconds, guys. Keep it up, looking good, looking good. There you go. 30 minutes, guys, all you need for today's workout and the band. All right, and switch quickly, hustle and roll the band up above your knee, boom, boom, boom. And then we go into the 3 squat pulses, up onto the toes and reach. Here we go, so it's like she's kind of loading herself, right? And then after that she loads, she explodes up like so and get up onto the toes, okay? There you go. 5 more seconds left, fit forever, keep going, keep going. Last one, monster walks and go. Here we go, guys. So stay nice and low. So you got a nice front on view here. There you go, that's it. Notice how she drives her knees out, right? So we talked about that knee cave, all right? And we don't want the band pulling our knees together, right? That's the whole purpose of the band, right? It creates tension going out, right? Creates tension going out. So for a lot of people who squat and do tend to have that knee cave, right? They use the band, right? So it teaches them to push their knees out. And time. Nice job. Way to go, Kirsten. All right, you guys need some water. Go ahead and get some water real quick. Wipe yourself off if you have to. Nicely done. All right, so we're gonna switch to the upper body now. Okay, so let's run through all the exercises first. Exercise number 1, again, 30 seconds of each. We're gonna go overhead arm pulse. Okay, so palms face each other, band goes up above the head. And then she's gonna go ahead and she's gonna pulse it out, okay? So she's opening up the band at the top here. Nicely done. Exercise number 2, we're then gonna bring the band out in front of us and we're gonna come into a row, right? So she's gonna, again, pushing out into the band. So think of her hands as her knees, right? We don't want the knees to collapse in, okay? Front view. Next one, we're then gonna go into a standing row. Oh, my bad, sorry, we just did that. Oh, my bad, rotator cuff pulse. I skipped that one. Palms face up, you're gonna pulse it out, okay, working the rotator cuff. And then the last one, we're gonna go tricep push down, okay? So you're gonna lock the band right at the chest level, okay? So band in one hand, lock it, and then the other hand's gonna go palm face down, like so, and you're gonna push straight down and back, okay? Now if you guys want more tension, just lift the band higher, right? Lift the band higher, you can bring it across the chest like so. Boom. So we're gonna go right and left arm, okay? Here we go, guys. Let's get it going. So first one, we're gonna go pulses above the head, all right? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. Perfect. There we go, nicely done. So for camera purposes, on the knees, you guys can do it at home on your feet, I was gonna say on your hands, yeah. And pulse it out with your legs, right? Good, 10 more seconds, nicely done. So this is, again, this is the motion that you want. And notice how she pushes her palms out, right? Or, my bad, the back of her hands out. Okay, arms stay nice and straight. She keeps her arms above her head. And we're gonna switch into the rotator cuff pulse. Okay, so palms face up. You're gonna pulse it to the outside like so. There we go. So right here, this nice lateral portion of the shoulder, that's what we're targeting, okay? And she keeps it at the 90 degrees, so it's not bending down anything below her hips, and it's not anything up by her chest at all. 90 degrees, boom, straight out there. Good, nicely done. All right, we got about 5 more seconds left, and we're gonna go into that standing row. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here we go, so standing row. Again, like your hands, or just like your knees, we don't want the hands to collapse together, okay? So put tension on that band, try to bring it out as wide as possible, row it straight back. You wanna kind of squeeze your shoulder blades together, squeeze your scapula together. Good, and keep constant tension. So this one's really gonna hit the rear delts, a lot of the upper back as well. All right, 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna lock the band into one side, and we got the tricep push down. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. So lock that band, one side, okay, and you're gonna push down. So notice where Coach Kirsten is locking it at, right? So right above her chest level. Now if you guys do need more tension, right? Boom, she can move it across. And again, the farther you stretch the band, the more tension there is, right? There you go, good. 10 more seconds. Again, she keeps her palm face down, right? She holds onto that band, and she pushes and she squeezes her tricep. And switch. All right, so what we do to one arm, we gotta do to the other, right? And then push it, boom, down like so, okay? Perfect, just like that, keep going. Again, if she needs more tension, she can bring it across the body too, like so. She's pushing down. Now, we got 2 rounds, guys, all right? Keep that in mind, we got 2 more rounds, or 1 more round, 2 rounds total. All right, 5 more seconds left, keep going, fit forever. All right, and switch. So now let's go back to the overhead pulse, okay? So put the band around your hands, pulse it up above. Now you guys can kind of use that thumb to lock in the band too, right? So if you guys notice from the side, right? There you go. And she can lock in the band right there. Okay? So I don't want your thumb to be underneath the band, I want your thumb to be over the top, right? Because again, I don't want it to fly off and go somewhere it shouldn't, right? 5 more seconds, nicely done. Again, you're pulsing it out. Almost like you're trying to make a Y, right? Like you're trying to make that Y shape, all right? All right, so now rotator cuff pulse, same thing, palms face up. How are your shoulders feeling?
Great.
Yeah, there we go.
Shoulders are feeling pretty good. Strong, right guys?
There you go. Good, 15 seconds, keep pulsing it out. Remember the angle that we want to hit, 90 degrees. Tuck those elbows in right next to the body. And again, make note of this. Her elbows aren't coming off the body, right? So she's not coming off the body, right? She keeps it tucked in, she pulses it out, and we switch. Now let's go into that row. Up at the chest level, drive it back. There you go, good. Squeezing your scapula together, and then extending it out in front. Nicely done, Kristen, keep going. All right, we got 15 seconds here. Looking good, everybody, keep it up. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's finish off with those triceps. Here we go. Again, lock it in, one hand, push straight down. And again, you kind of want to get it into your pocket, right? So think about aiming for your pocket. Boom, right there. All right, so if Coach Kristen were to put her hand in her pocket, that's where she wants to aim for, like so. Just like that. All right, we got about another 10 more seconds left. Everybody keep it up, and then we're gonna switch to the other arm, and then we got some cool abs to do, all right? Well, not cool in like temperature-wise, but they're gonna burn for sure. And switch, here we go. Other side, same exact thing, holding it up. Again, you wanna lock it into the chest, right? So kind of like you're gonna do a chest bump with your fist, all right? Lock it in right there, other hand, pushes down, all right? Nicely done, keep going, Kristen. All right, we got 10 more seconds left. You really wanna focus on squeezing at the bottom. Here we go, we got 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job right there, guys. Way to go, good work. Okay, so now I want you guys to go ahead and take that band, let's put it around the ankles again. Let's do some abs, okay? So exercise number 1, you're gonna put the band around the ankles. Now I want you guys to open up your feet. Okay, so nice side view or front view from Coach Kirsten. And from there, we're gonna go into alternating toe touches, all right? So she's reaching across the body, getting a good twist, right? She's keeping her feet nice and flat. So you will feel this in the glutes too, right? Because you are trying to separate the band. Now exercise number 2, you're gonna flip it onto your butt, okay? Again, you're gonna try and open up the band with the ankles, and then from there, you're gonna drive the knees in and out, okay? In and out, and you're gonna keep your hands behind your back, okay? Those 2 exercises, we got 25 seconds of each, guys. All right, here we go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and get it started. Here we go. So reaching across the body, side to side. And again, multiple things to think of, right? Because for 1, yes, you want to work your abs, right? But 2, you got to focus on also stretching the band out, right? So multiple things. It's going to work your memory, or not your memory, but work your brain a little bit. Well, maybe your memory too. All right, 5 more seconds. Nicely done. Up and reach for the toes, or just reach as far as you can, and we switch. All right, so let's turn it around now. Hands behind the back. Again, you're still trying to open up the band with those legs, like so. So just a nice angled view here from Coach Kirsten. She's trying to open up the band, and then she drives the knees in towards her chest. Okay. Good. 5 more seconds. Round number 2 coming up. And go. Yeah, nice wide stance with the legs. And she reaches up and across. Now if you're unable to touch the toes, just aim for your ankle or aim for the knee. All right, but notice how she gets her shoulder blade off the floor and she's rocking it side to side. Okay. Good. 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. Okay. Round number 2. Yep, there we go. Hands behind the back. You notice how she kicks her legs all the way out, pushes her body back, almost like she's gonna lie down, and then she crunches it in, meets her chest towards her knees, all right? 10 more seconds. We got 1 more round coming up, all right? Good. Try to focus on using the abs, right? Hip flexors may come into play just a little bit here. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here we go. Last one, guys, round number 3. And then after this, we got our finishers. Woo. All right. Here we go, 10 more seconds. Nicely done, Kirsten. Notice how she's keeping the band out, right? She's been keeping constant tension on this band the whole time. Way to go. 3, 2, 1, and we switch. Last one. All right, drive the knees in towards the chest. Good. Kick those legs out in front. Squeeze the core as it meets together in the middle. Keep the hands behind your back. We got 5 seconds left. Keep going, everybody. We got 3, 2, 1, and time. Nicely done. Way to go, guys. All right, finishers. Real quick, you guys can stretch out those abs. Okay, push the chest up. Last but not least, we got finishers. All right, guys, let me change my timer here to the correct time. We're gonna go 20 seconds of each exercise. All right, 3 different types of exercises here. Exercise 1, we have a single leg glute bridge. So pick a leg, you're gonna keep your leg straight up and you're gonna push the hips off the floor, squeeze your butt up at the top, okay? Now, level 1, you can keep both feet on the floor, get your butt off, but just kick the leg out instead. Okay, so that'll be your level 1, because again, look, you're still keeping constant tension on that plant leg, right? Then exercise 2, of course, we switch. And then the last exercise, you're gonna go into a pulse. Okay, so she's gonna stay up at the top, and she's gonna go ahead and she's gonna pulse it out, all right? Here we go, guys. If you guys wanna make it harder, put that band around the knee, okay? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and let's go single leg glute bridge. Push the hips up and off the floor. Squeeze your butt at the top. Keep your shoulder blades on the floor, hands out to the side, above, wherever you want to put them. Okay? There you go, nicely done. 3, 2, 1, now let's switch. Here we go, other side. Same exact thing. Remember, level 1, you guys can keep both feet on the floor, kick one leg out, and then back to the center, right? If not, leg straight up, or best as possible. Right, so if you're unable to keep the leg straight, that's fine. You can have a slight bend in the knee. 3, 2, 1, now we pulse, all right? So both feet on the floor. And notice how Coach Kirsten, right, she doesn't touch her butt down towards the ground, right? So she's keeping it up at that top portion from mid to high, and she never gets low, okay? So work 5 seconds, constant tension on the glute. She keeps her feet flat on the floor. 3, 2, 1, switch. Round number 2. Good, get the hips off the ground. There you go, nicely done. And you wanna try to bring the heel up towards the ceiling, level 1. You guys can keep both feet planted, and then just extend that leg out in front. All right, if not, keep it working on that level 2, and we switch. Here we go. Other leg, same exact thing. There you go. Right, so from her foot, right, going all the way towards her upper back, right? Those are the 2 main contact points, right? Upper back and her foot. And switch, pulse it out now. Right, same deal here, right? The 2 main contact points, her feet and her upper back, right? She could keep her hands off the floor. She could still do the same thing, right? Like so, right? So just to show you guys, you guys can do this without the hands on the floor as well. And here we go, one more round. Let's go finish it off. Last one. Way to go, Kirsten. Nicely done. How are the glutes feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Feeling.
Like I should. Do you know that song?
Oh, yeah, but I don't know all the words.
That's all I know.
Yeah.
I know it just got popular for like a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Let's go. Other leg. Oh wow, now my singing abilities are out there.
On video.
I'm the next American Idol. What can I say? 10 more seconds. Coach Kirsten can't say anything. She's working out right now. Keep going. Keep going. She can comment on it after, but I'm pretty sure she has rave reviews about my singing. And switch, here we go. Both feet on the floor, bring your hips off the ground. There we go. Guys, it's all about having fun, all right? As long as you have fun with your workout, again, do it properly, right? Doing all the motions properly. It's gonna be a good 30 minutes, all right? 3, 2, 1, and time. That is it. That is your 30-minute band workout, guys. Quick thing, if you guys do need a stretch for your hip flexors, IT band, Coach Matt did a really great stretch. It is on the YouTube page. I will make sure to put that video at the end of this one, okay, when I upload this to YouTube. But thank you guys so much for today's workout. Let's take a nice big deep breath in. And exhale down. One more time, big deep breath in. And exhale down. Nice job, guys. Remember, quote of the day, the greatest wealth is your health. All right, stay healthy, guys. Here we go. Hands in the middle, fit forever on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Fit forever.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys later.